Daycare Center to managing your hectic schedule.
On Family Works, Returning to Work, brought to you by these companies who care.
Wednesday at 7 on 21 Alive.
Indiana students making the grade on tests. The story at 5.
Take a break.
I just got here.
Come on. Last night you crashed before I get home. This morning you split before I wake up. I want some answers.
What's the matter?
What's the matter? The little snitch from immigration. How'd she manage to show up at Trevor's reception?
Brian.
Listen, I figure there's only one possibility. I mean, no way she would have known to go to the Wallingfords unless you sicked the little witch on us.
Anyway, we owe you big. You get dibs on our firstborn.
Oh, great. Last night I get stuck with Ashley Morgan. Now I got a future with a crumb snatcher to look forward to.
What's the matter? Keeping the INS princess off our tails wasn't a thrill? Giving her the grand tour didn't serve for memories of a lifetime?
Believe me, she was no dream date. But hey, for you guys one night, no problem. It's forgotten.
Just when you thought it was safe to go to the prom. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Immigration alert.
Macrobiotic, Magellan, Magic, Munson, Merrick. Come on. Dimitri Merrick, preliminary notes.
My. The early bird.
Hey, boss. There was a glitch in my PC. You don't mind, do you?
No. What are you working on? Dimitri Merrick. I wish you and Ashley every happiness.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Good morning.
Are you as happy as I am?
Yes, very.
I feel like a newlywed. The morning after the wedding night. We have been through so much since then.
Forget all that. This is a new beginning.
New, yes, but with so much of what we had before. That's what I want for us, to be open and free.
And that's what we'll have.
Can we settle one thing from the past?
Anything.
Even if it's about Erica.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Miss Kane, what's wrong?
What do you mean? What would anything be wrong?
We're usually at your office at this time.
Oh, well, excuse me, but as CEO of my company, I think I can take a morning off without clearing it with you first.
I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I'm sorry. Look, I didn't sleep last night at all, and I'm in a foul mood.
Don't worry about it, ma'am. Would a cup of coffee help?
A carafe would probably help.
Right away. All right.
my children. Brought to you by new Johnson's Winnie the Pooh shampoo. You'll love all the new Johnson's Bath Time Buddies.
Ahoy, Captain Pooh. There's a flutter ahead.
Oh, dear.
Look out, Pooh. A giant waterfall.
Hit the brake. Oh, dear.
Introducing new Johnson's Winnie the Pooh shampoo. Safe and gentle. And, of course, Johnson's No More Tears formula.
We made it.
See you guys tomorrow.
New Johnson's Winnie the Pooh shampoo. Turn bath time into fun time with Johnson's.
Help me put this away.
Real country biscuits.
And country crock.
Real country taste.
This is helping?
You said put the country crock away.
Come spread real country taste with fewer calories and no cholesterol. Shed Spread Country Crock. It is the taste of the country.
Stir-fried chicken? So soon?
Skillet Chicken Helper. My skillet, my chicken, my helper.
Skillet Chicken Helper makes a great meal.
In no time at all.
It's wet and it's wonderful. And it's the wave everyone wants to ride. It's clear and it's clean. And you'll know it the moment it touches your lips. It's pure, cool Nestea iced tea. It's what you've been thirsting for from the very beginning. Nestea. Taste the plunge.
Welcome to the Olympic Games.
People everywhere.
Come on, Peanuts. Whoa! Whee! I'm pure milk chocolate, and I'm milk chocolate with a fresh roasted peanut inside. And we're both covered in a thin candy shell. Let's go!
The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
Worldwide sponsor of the 1992 Olympic Games.
Is anyone there? Is someone on the line?
Who was that?
I guess it was the wrong number.
Well, who did they ask for?
They didn't say. They just hung up. I guess it was interference.
Are you expecting a call?
What?
Well, the way you jumped to answer it on the first ring.
Yes, I'm expecting an urgent call, yes.
From whom?
A business associate.
Well, if it's so important, why don't you just call him?
Frankly, I don't know where he is. He's unpredictable. He keeps moving around a lot.
He sounds fascinating.
Well, he's not unless you're into acquisitions and mergers.
I'm not even sure I know what they are.
Well, there's no reason in the world why you should know.
Well, I want to become an expert on everything you do. Dimitri, what I wanted to settle was...
I thought that we had settled the issue about Erica.
Well, I have been out of touch a long time, Dimitri.
Well, what does that have to do with Erica?
The world has changed. Women have changed. You've changed.
I'm basically the same.
You talk about mergers instead of horses.
Just different details.
Well, this is a world I don't know. Whole countries have collapsed. People are living in the streets, and sometimes it's a little scary.
All right. I know that.
And I have been clingy and needy.
You haven't.
So desperate for reassurance, and I know how boring that is for a man.
I promise you, there is nothing for you to be afraid of.
I'm not afraid anymore. Last night took care of that.
Well, if you have gained back so much confidence, now why do you have to discuss Erica?
Because I just want you to know that all of my questions and worries, they're all gone. Finished.
Well, that's terrific news.
And even if we run into Erica 15 times a day, I will not pull a twinge.
That won't happen.
Well, it could.
Now, Erica has decided to leave town. She's decided to head up the enchantment office in London.
Yes, I was going to go myself, but then I changed my mind. No, I'm going to be staying here. That won't do. That's going to take too long. I can't afford to wait that long. No, Mr. Fielding, I need somebody who can start today. Yesterday, actually. 10 years minimum experience. Yes, it's a very important job. This person's going to be heading my whole London office. Okay, great. Yes, you fax me every pertinent resume you can right away. Thanks. Bye. Hi, I'm so glad that you got here right away.
More coffee?
No, thank you.
You look frazzled. I take it you're not packed?
No, no. Sarah, I need you to do something very important for me.
Okay.
Okay, I need you to go to the office. I need you to dig through every Pendaflex, Rolodex, desk file, and memo pad. And then I want you to check the outboxes, and I want you to check the mailroom.
What am I looking for?
Every shred of information that Dimitri left behind. I want them.
Oh, Erica. He didn't do something unethical, did he?
No, what are you suggesting?
Well, I don't know. You're not collecting this stuff for some kind of legal action?
No, of course not.
Well, then why do you want it?
Look, Sarah, I don't have time to answer all your questions, all right? Please just do this.
Erica, Dimitri came up with some excellent strategies, and it would be foolish to shred them.
I have no intention of shredding them.
Well, then why do you want them?
Will you please just go to the office and tie everything up in a bundle, and then just messenger them to me?
To you?
Yes, to me.
Not to Dimitri?
Not to Dimitri, to me.
Okay, fine. Consider it done. I don't get it, but I'll do it.
Thanks.
How long have you been here?
Oh, I get up with the chickens. Comes from being a serf.
A Merrick serf? Obviously, it's something you never get over.
This is professional, not personal.
Uh-huh. And Tempo is a turnip farm. Listen, you know, you can have access to any file of mine. You don't have to invent a cover story to get it. Seeing Dimitri at Natalie and Trevor's reception sets you off, doesn't it?
You know, it's a little early in the day for this.
For what?
Well, I generally like a bagel before a full psychological probe.
With or without cream cheese?
Butter. Toasted. Onion.
Yeah, can you order us up 2 regular coffees and an onion bagel toasted with butter? Thank you.
So, what are you supposed to get in trade for this? The story of my Oedipal phase?
How about just a simple good morning?
Well, you're in a good mood.
Well, maybe I'm glad to see you. You know, maybe I'm a little relieved.
Relieved?
Well, you know, when a guy dumps you at a party.
Brooke, I did not dump you.
I stayed, you left. So what do you call that?
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I'm a little rusty at basic couple procedure. Forgive me.
This is not about couple procedure. This is about you and the Merricks.
Here we go.
What is it with you, Edmund?
You know the whole story.
No, I know maybe half the story tops. Are you ever going to tell me the rest? An authentic deli-style sandwich.
Hey, you want the Sal's Deli?
No.
Used to come from a deli.
Sal sure knows how to make a sandwich.
Well, now they come from Oscar Mayer.
Didn't come from Sal's.
Oscar Mayer deli thin brand slices, slow cooked ham and oven roasted turkey breast.
Ah, Morton's.
Sliced razor thin. For a taste,
Dad, it's Oscar Mayer.
it's unmistakably Oscar Mayer.
They opened a deli?
Oscar Mayer deli thin, nothing but the best.
Baby, on your delicate skin, I wouldn't use just any sunblock. Between you and the sun, I use Water Babies. It protects to SPF 45 without irritating. No wonder pediatricians recommend it most. Up you go. Water Babies. Put it between your baby and the sun.
This Father's Day, give him the revolutionary Gillette Sensor. The best a dad can get.
Now back pain doesn't have to ruin another night's sleep.
Introducing new Doan's PM. Doan's starts with a unique pain reliever these brands don't have, then adds a second ingredient to help you sleep. New Doan's PM for nighttime back pain.
Only good, healthy things grow in Mrs. Dash's garden. And from this garden, Mrs. Dash has created a delicious, salt-free blend of 14 herbs and spices that give food a livelier, zestier flavor. The most ordinary things become extraordinary. You're not only eating healthier, you're eating better-tasting foods. Because Mrs. Dash brings you a garden of flavors. 6 varieties in all, instead of salt.
I really can't talk right now. I've got to start taking orders.
Okay, well, how about I follow you from table to table?
Brian.
And give the customers something to talk about while they're waiting for their pancakes.
All right, you win. Sit down and pretend like you're ordering something.
Pretend. You know, I'm getting a little sick of pretending in case you haven't
Will you
noticed.
please lower your voice?
No, not until you tell me why Ashley Morgan, who has never met Trevor or Natalie in her life,
Brian, people are
and wouldn't know the Wallingford place from a hole in the ground, you tell me why she showed up at a private reception just in time to wreck it for me and Haley. Come on.
You keep this up and I'll get fired from my job. And then we'll have one more problem to worry about. Now, will that make you happy?
Happy? I'll be happy when we can stop playing the stupid, joined-at-the-hip game.
Do you think I enjoy it?
Yes. If you don't, then why would you tell Ashley to crash the party? Don't even try to tell me she found out about it on her own.
Well, she was asking a lot of questions. What was I supposed to do?
What? You have to answer everything?
Well, if I start making things up off the top of my head, she'll sense it.
You know, it's not against the law to lie about a party.
Brian, if I act weird, Ashley will know that we're hiding something, and we're already under suspicion as it is, or she wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to jail?
I don't think it would be any worse.
Brian, I'm sorry. But with Ashley around, we've got to be extra careful, okay?
Well, you know what? I'm not being careful tonight. The prom is off limits to careful.
But we have to go together.
Sure. You and I will walk in together. Terrence and Haley will walk in together. And after that, it's me and Haley every chance we get. Are you cool with that?
Whatever you want.
That's what I want. Oh, and Ashley Morgan, she better not try crashing the prom.
I think the Midsummer Night's Dream theme is so sweet.
Well, it was between that and demon bats from the planet Hades.
Well, the bats ran a close second, I think, yeah.
Yeah, because it's a prom, you know, it's not like it's a wedding, so we figured we'd go with something light.
Seriously, the Shakespeare theme, I find it very encouraging.
Encouraging?
Well, you're always hearing how the public school is nothing but a wasteland filled with stupid, violent, subhuman kids. That's us.
Yeah.
But you people are trying to experience culture in your own funny little way, and I think that's great.
Well, you know, it's only for one night, because after the prom, it's back to crime and drugs and gang war as usual.
I'm sure your mom would let you get away with that.
What do you mean, let me get away with that?
Well, she's nice, but she didn't strike me as a totally permissive type. Or am I wrong? I'm dying for a cigarette. See ya.
What is it with her?
I don't know, but if Ashley's a government agent, no wonder the country's in trouble.
Tell me about it.
Hey, look, can you handle this by yourself?
Sure.
Because I just need to deal with something over here. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey, I'm not crowding you, am I?
No, I think it's kind of cool that you want to help us out and everything.
Cool? Well, I'm honored.
Oh, by the way, I was thinking about those big bucks I'm going to be making this summer.
You decided that you're going to work with me?
If you think you can handle it.
Can I handle it? I can handle it just fine. Oh, man, it's going to be great.
Maybe.
No, I mean, listen, we'll both be learning things, but it's going to be great.
Yeah.
You made a good decision. Trust me.
Hey, look, I still want to let Tom know first, okay?
It's a deal.
Good.
You were having a great time, and all of a sudden, presto, your whole attitude changed.
I'm a moody guy. You're not going to let up on this, are you?
I don't know. It's something about the truth. You know, not getting it drives me crazy.
You know what drives me crazy? Dmitri Merrick drives me crazy.
That I know.
Yeah, do you know? Do you really get it? A snapshot of him makes me edgy, okay? A glimpse of that guy drives me up a wall.
Okay.
And when I see him trotting out Angelique like some kind of pedigree pet, it drives me close to homicide.
Angelique is his wife.
Oh, yeah, that gives him the right to parade her out there for decoration while he's out impressing other women.
What other women?
Oh, Natalie Chandler Dillon, for one.
That relationship was over ages ago.
Oh, yeah, what about Erica Kane? You think that's over?
Who's to say that ever even got started?
Oh, come on. You saw it. You saw them staring into each other's eyes, whispering.
Maybe it doesn't mean anything.
It means Dmitri is a sleaze.
Whatever it means, Angelique is happy with him.
Oh, yeah. She must have been real overjoyed watching him beaming into her eyes.
She obviously thought they were discussing business.
Nobody is that naive. Not even Angelique.
She believes in him.
She was pretending.
She seemed perfectly confident to me.
Well, people cover at parties, Brooke, and then they go home and they fall apart.
Angelique didn't fall apart.
Oh, how do you know?
I drove her home. She asked me to.
Oh, really? Where was husband of the year? No, don't tell me. He was out doing more business with Erica.
Apparently. Look, it doesn't matter what you and I think about Dmitri. Angelique loves and trusts him.
Do you like the colors I chose for the living room?
No. No, I liked it better when it looked like the cabinet of Dr. Caligari.
It was so grim.
Well, what did you expect? Helga was in charge of decorating.
I'd like to redo the whole house.
Well,
would you mind?
No. Whatever makes you happy.
I'd like to make it light and airy and full of flowers and music and people laughing.
You have got your work cut out for you.
Can I start with this room?
Well, yes, but what's wrong with this room? I mean, it isn't that terrible, is it?
No, but it could be a lot better.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm starving. Let's go eat.
Well, I'll be down in a minute. I have a phone call to make.
Okay, don't take long.
All right. Franklin? Dmitri Merrick here. I'm fine, but I am in a bit of a hurry. I would like you to stop by and check out my London flat for me. Well, today, now. Good. Call me as soon as you can.
This Baker person looks very promising. Oh, well, then that's completely unworkable. This is such an important job. Yes, well, of course, that would be ideal if I could go. I can't go. I can't be in 2 places at once.
Hi, she's expecting us. Come here.
Thank you.
Okay, will you just keep on looking then? Send me some more facts. Hi, you're wonderful. See, I knew that you could do this quicker than anyone.
Well, Dimitri's very organized, which made it a lot easier.
See, she's so modest.
I agree. She doesn't know how wonderful she is.
Sira, I have a concept that I would like to run by you.
Can I get back to you? We were just on our way to brunch.
No, I actually think that you should hear this first and eat later. And you should hear it too, Jeremy, because this could change your lives.
You can have a great beef dinner in no time at all. Well, almost no time at all. Beef. It's what's for dinner.
Give me 3 soaps, give me 3 soaps, Spirit. Give me 3 soaps, all in one. Give me 3 soaps, give me 3 soaps, Spirit. 'Cause I love what you have done.
New Spirit's a whole new kind of soap because it works like a cleansing bar, a deodorant bar, and a moisturizing bar all in one.
Give me 3 soaps, give me 3 soaps, Spirit. Give me 3 soaps, all in one.
New new Spirit. It's like 3 soaps in 1.
So bright.
New Lemon Clorox 2.
So bright.
The brilliance of lemon in a liquid bleach.
Carrie's whites are whiter, Kindle's reds are brighter, and Nikki is pretty as a rainbow.
New Lemon Clorox 2. The brilliance of lemon. Twice the brightness of any liquid bleach. So colors always look pretty.
Jackie's whites are whiter, Buddy's blues are brighter, and Nikki is pretty as a rainbow.
I believe in breastfeeding, but sometimes I need to use a bottle. Then I always use the Playtex Nurser. With breast milk or formula, it's the system most like breastfeeding. The collapsible bottle and natural-shaped nipple mean less air in Jessie's tummy. So there's less gas, less spitting up. And Playtex is pre-sterilized. That's better than ordinary bottles. Disposable, too. I believe in the Playtex Nurser. It's most like breastfeeding. And try Playtex patterns.
On One Life to Live.
I am yours, and you are mine, Blair Daimler.
Max may have Blair's heart, but Asa has the key to her future.
Can you guarantee that I will win this court case and I will be my mother's guardian?
That's what I said.
Then you have yourself a deal.
Blair and I are going to be married this Friday.
I don't believe this.
Blair loves Max.
I am going to marry Asa Buchanan in a few hours, and nothing is going to stop me.
You look me right in the eye and you swear you don't love me.
One Life to Live.
I need this break. It's a total disaster.
Maybe you're overreacting.
He was yelling at me in front of the whole breakfast crowd.
In public? What is his problem?
What do you think? He's furious that you showed up at the reception.
I was an asset at that party.
Ashley.
I'm sorry, but your husband, what can he possibly see in Haley?
He's totally in love with her.
You need to launch another seduction.
I can't. He's not interested.
Only get real. In the right lingerie.
It's too late.
Why? He's not sleeping with her.
I saw them.
You caught them doing it?
No. I followed them out onto the grounds after the party. And they were all over each other, and he was saying how much he wanted her.
Light petting and talk? Now that's what I call very safe sex.
He loves her.
You need to get the facts. You find out where you stand.
I can't just come right out and ask if they're sleeping together.
Only you have a lot to learn. Good thing I came along when I did. Here's what you do.
Well, hello, Sleeping Beauty. I thought I would find you in bed.
Therapy. I forgot. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Everyone is entitled to a morning off. But how about a little session later?
How about a double session?
Well, that's pretty ambitious.
Well, I have more energy this morning than, well, since you met me.
Well, you look good.
Good morning.
Doesn't your daughter look wonderful this morning?
Radiant.
You know, you should sleep late more often. I'll see you later.
Okay.
What did Gloria mean, sleep late?
Oh, nothing. I forgot my therapy this morning.
You forgot?
Well, I'm going to make it up later.
You're just getting up. You look as if you're gone for a long morning stroll. You're blushing, glowing, and... What's happened?
Well, do you remember before the accident I was going to redecorate? I'm finally going to do it. What do you think of a pale yellow for this room?
Oh, Angelique, even as a little girl, you didn't sparkle when you talked about changing the wall color. What's really going on?
Well, I'm picking up where I left off.
You and Dimitri?
Time hasn't changed a thing, Mother.
Oh, darling, I'm so happy for you.
Yes, I want the whole place refurbished, top to bottom. No, it's got to be done quickly. Yeah, well, I don't care whatever it costs. Get them to work, overtime, whatever. Okay, I have a colleague of mine who's going to be moving in a matter of days. Whatever it takes. Thank you.
Your wife is on top of the world this morning.
Is she?
Yeah, she's more upbeat than I've ever seen her.
It's good.
You don't seem very enthused.
I'm pleased that Angelique's happy.
Yeah, she's ecstatic, and you're miserable. Dimitri, what's wrong?
Sarah, when you came to Enchantment, you were absolutely just top-notch, but now, I mean, your work is just, it's unparalleled.
Erica, I'm overwhelmed.
Oh, no, you shouldn't be, because you deserve all this high praise. I don't praise you highly enough, often enough.
Well, you're certainly making up for it this morning.
Well, you have earned a very substantial reward, and you are going to get it.
Are you talking about a bonus?
More than that, I'm talking about a major promotion.
Oh, congratulations. Hey!
I don't know what to say. Well, say yes. Yes. Oh, great. What is it? I am making you Senior Vice President in charge of an entire operation.
Oh, Erica, does that mean when you're in London, I'll be in charge of headquarters?
Oh, no. I'm staying here. You're going to be in charge of London.
What?
Oh, well, I know that it's very short notice, but my goodness, it's the chance of a lifetime.
For you, maybe.
Excuse me?
There's no way that I'm going to turn my life upside down just because you can't pry yourself away from Dimitri Merrick.
Yes, I got to get to my show.
Let's go.
Stetson Cologne, easy to wear, hard to resist.
Where's that great smelling guy who got me here tonight? I got a front row seat here just for you.
Babies spend a lot of time on their bottoms, so protecting against diaper rash is important. Desitin, it's the pediatrician's first choice, not just for treatment, but for protection, too. No baby's bottom should be without Desitin.
Weight Watchers presents Stir Fry. 7 sizzling new entrees. All the taste of the walk without the work, without the guilt. New Stir Fry from Weight Watchers.
Total indulgence, 0 guilt.
Kiss me once and kiss me twice and kiss me once again.
All My Children will continue in a moment.
Next week, parenting through the preteen years.
How to guide your child through some of the most critical stages of life.
Join us right here next week on Good Morning America.
I've got those charcoal burning hots, sizzling savory Johnsonville brats, the hots for the bride from Johnsonville.
Simply great taste.
In this country, from the beginning, good bread has always been appreciated. Flour from a nearby mill and other wholesome ingredients were carefully worked by hand and baked to perfection on the old country hearth. The tradition remains. We're baking country hearth bread with all the aroma and taste of times gone by. A bread that helps deliver your family's nutritional needs. A little bit of heritage in every loaf. Lots of enjoyment in every slice. Country Hearth.
If you've had a sexually transmitted disease, like gonorrhea, herpes, or syphilis, listen. What you were doing that exposed you to that disease could also expose you to the AIDS virus. You're living proof that a sexually transmitted disease can happen. Please don't prove it again.
Find out more about HIV, the virus that causes AIDS.
You're refusing the offer of a lifetime?
This has nothing to do with my life. It's all about yours.
Maybe you should listen to the particulars.
There's only one particular here, and it is Dimitri.
Sarah.
You know something, Sarah. Not only are you presumptuous, but you really happen to be wrong.
Oh, give me a break!
Now, you see, that's exactly what I'm trying to do.
Who do you think you're kidding? The sparks have been flying between you and Dimitri for months now.
She's reacting to the suddenness of the offer.
Look, Erica, you're trying to palm off a personal favor as a job offer.
Excuse me, Sarah, but there are hundreds, no, there are thousands of people who would view what I am offering as doing you a favor.
Well, good. Then hire them.
I don't trust them.
Well, you don't trust me either, otherwise you'd own up to the truth.
All right, you want the truth? Yes. Yes, I would like to stay in Pine Valley because of my personal life.
Well, finally.
A personal life that happens to include an aging mother, and I have very few close relatives.
She has a point.
Not to mention my daughter, who is already 3,000 miles away. I mean, would you like to be half a planet away from your only child?
All right, all right. I forgot about Mona and Bianca, but still...
Oh, well, excuse me, I think you forgot about a great deal, including the fact that I was very sensitive to your personal needs. I mean it. When you were in trouble, I gave you a great deal of emotional support, not to mention long, paid vacations.
All right, all right. You have been wonderful to me, but this offer, Erica, this is...
Abrupt, to say the least.
Well, does that make it any less fabulous?
At least you could consider it.
It would be certainly childish of you not to consider it just because it would help me.
Helping you doesn't bother me.
All right, Sarah, what is it you object to? More responsibility? More money? A chance to travel in Europe? A big title?
I need some time to think about it.
All right. Okay, fine. You take your time to think about it. Within reason, of course, because of the urgency of the situation.
I'll get back to you.
All right.
Let's go.
I know when somebody's depressed. I've been there enough times myself.
I'm fine.
Hi. Does that translate to it's none of my business?
If anything, I'm confused.
Does that have something to do with Angelique?
She and I have renewed our commitment to the marriage.
Well, then that's good, isn't it?
Now, as you said, she's overjoyed.
But you aren't.
I just wish that I could feel what she feels.
You don't love her?
I do love her. It's just not what I remember.
Okay. What do you remember?
An intense rush of feeling, an exhilaration, almost painful.
Passion.
I guess so. But love and passion aren't the same thing, though, are they? When you're young, you think you can have them both together.
And then later, you begin to wonder if you will ever have either.
I do love Angelique.
You just don't feel that rush.
You see, for her, the past 15 years don't exist. I mean, she still has both love and passion.
Okay. So maybe you feel a little cheated.
No. Mostly I feel guilty. Very guilty.
Look, I have an obligation to Angelique.
You can't live her life for her. All right, you cannot make her see what she doesn't want to see.
Yeah, well, I can't just sit around and let Marek jerk her around.
What's the alternative?
I don't know. There has to be one.
Why?
Can't you just let this go, Brooke?
Look who's talking.
I am not in love with Angelique.
Edmund, look, I'm not a kid, all right? And I take my chances, and no matter what happens to us, I will survive. But it's you that I'm worried about.
Why?
Because I think when you lie to yourself, it's a big mistake.
Trust me, I am real clear on these feelings.
Well, whatever you feel for Angelique, I think you have to face it sooner or later, because if you don't, it's going to backfire on you.
Would you just quit worrying about me? I mean, I'm not in denial about this, okay? And all of my romantic energy is focused right here.
So why this fixation?
Fixation is your word.
Well, what do you call it?
I don't know. Why don't you just call it old-fashioned loyalty? okay? Maybe it's out of style, but that's me.
I see, just an old-fashioned, all-American guy.
With a simple heart. And eyes for one woman at a time. And right now, lady, that's you.
That sounds like a song lyric.
Thank you.
A sweet but corny song lyric.
Thank you.
Maybe with a little banjo and a steel guitar strumming in the background. I bet you like country music, don't you?
May I make a suggestion?
Please do.
Would you let me redeem myself and make it up to you for last night's abrupt exit at Phoebe's?
What did you have in mind?
Oh, is there a place around here with a jukebox that plays Garth and Vince and Reba?
Yeah, Hal's. It's the best C&W place around.
And that's a date?
It's a date. And Edmund?
Yes?
You run out on me this time.
Not a chance.
Do you think there's any chance that you'll get any work done today?
I'll do my best, boss man.
Oh.
How'd she take it?
She took it.
You mean we actually get to go and sort of hang out and dance like an actual boyfriend-girlfriend prom-going couple?
Isn't it about time?
Way past. I'm tired of being the other woman.
No, and I'm tired of being the husband.
Listen, as soon as Adam gets back, we have to step up Operation Green Card. And I really don't care who's bought and paid for it.
Just as long as we step up Operation Us.
Hi.
Oh, aren't you supposed to be at work?
Well, I'm on my break. So I thought I'd come and help out with decorations. That's nice. I need to get some powder down.
Well, me too. I'll go with you.
I'll bring back enough for everybody.
Great.
First it was just the bedroom, and now you can't even stand to be in a public place with me?
Come on, this is not about you, Wan Lee. It's about me needing some time with Haley, that's all.
You used to like me, at least. You used to be nice to me. And now you treat me like I'm some horrible disease or something?
Come on, that's not true.
This morning I couldn't figure out why you weren't being nice to me.
No, well, maybe this whole marriage thing is just grinding my nerves a little bit, okay?
I try to stay out of the way. I try to show how grateful I am. I try to be friends with Haley.
Look, I'm sick of looking over my shoulder all the time.
That's not all. I finally figured out why you don't want to be around me anymore.
No. I told you why. Because I want to be with my girlfriend.
Because you're sleeping with Haley, aren't you? I can feel it. I can tell, so you might as well admit it because, well, nothing can hurt me anymore.
In a recent study of couples, social scientists found that a full 50% prefer a squeeze to a pat. Of those who prefer a pat, 35% still like an occasional squeeze. Thus, we suggest Squeezable I Can't Believe It's Not Butter, the only squeezable spread flavored with sweet cream buttermilk for a fresh butter taste, but without the cholesterol to spoil the romance. So give your special someone a good, healthy squeeze. I Can't Believe It's Not Butter, the taste you love without the cholesterol.
According to a major consumer magazine, these shoes don't just walk all over harsh terrain. They walk all over other walking shoes. Easy Spirit.
The most cushioned walking shoes on earth.
Come on, Betty. Make my meal.
Au gratin potatoes in cheddar cheese. Made with real Idaho russets.
Got any more of these?
Betty's Easy Au Gratins. The potatoes that make the meal.
Oh, these cramps.
This bloating.
Your period can have many symptoms.
I don't feel well.
But ordinary pain relievers, even Tylenol and Advil, relieve only pain.
No, my
Maximum
back
strength multi-symptom Midol does much more.
Still 2 sizes heavier.
Midol helps it all go away. And for the special needs of teenage girls, a specially formulated Midol product all her own. Teen Formula Midol.
Episodes is the greatest magazine I could have ever found. I like it a lot because it makes me feel like I'm a part of them, they're a part of me. When I'm reading Episodes, I read it from the very beginning to the end. I don't miss a word.
Don't you miss a word or a picture about your favorite ABC stars. Call 1-900-820-SOAP. The call costs only $4. That's all you pay for a full year of episodes.
Episodes is just a terrific magazine. You can't go wrong. You just can't go wrong.
Friday, an ex-con puts the pressure on.
You look exactly like Diana Ross. Catch me in the morning.
Family Matters. Then a TV experiment blows up Carol.
Turn off the camera. Everybody sit down. Except you, Frank.
Yeah, step by step. Then Earl wants Robbie to be a tree pusher.
Sinclair and Son. Unskilled laborers.
On Dinosaurs. And for Maggie, three's a crowd.
I can take a hint. Call me a cab.
It's Baby Talk, Friday.
TGI.
You know, you claim that you're my friend, but you know squat about me, Anli.
You wouldn't treat me like this if it weren't
treat
true.
you? Treat you? I've turned my skin inside out to keep you in this damn country.
Brian.
No, look, I love Haley, all right? I always have, I always will, and sex has nothing to do with it.
It doesn't?
No, I love talking to her. I love just hanging out with her and being around her.
So you're saying...
I'm saying that, man, I love her so much that it doesn't matter if we're sleeping together or not. And you know what? It's none of your business, but we're not.
Brian.
Well, I see you did it again.
What?
You squeezed Brian to the wall. Anli, you gotta get a grip.
You don't understand.
I understand you're wasting your time and you're being a pest.
Thanks a lot.
You're making Brian crazy.
Well, what about what he's doing to me?
Me? Me? Is that all you ever think about? When is it gonna sink in that there are other people in the world?
Well, that's easy for you to say, Terrence. Your life is fine.
It's fine because I make it fine. What do you think, I'm living in teen heaven?
Okay, those guys attacking you was the worst, but now you
I'm talking about right now. Wake up, Anli Chen. You're not the only one that's trying to wade through crud.
You have everything, Terrence. You have a nice family. You have good friends.
A nice family? You don't know Jack, all right?
What are you saying? Did something happen?
Yeah, you could say that. You see that guy over there?
Mr. Barnes?
Yeah, Mr. Barnes. My mom's dear old friend.
Well, what about it?
Your pal and mine. You know, the new guy in the town?
What about it?
He happens to be my father.
I hate being manipulated.
You're too smart to be manipulated. You know what Erica wants? You just have to decide what you want.
I want you. Nothing is more important than our marriage.
Who says you can have both?
With you here and me off in London?
Honey, you happen to be married to an artist. It has its own advantages. I'm not chained to a desk 9 to 5, Monday to Friday.
You mean you'd visit?
Oh, so often I'll develop a British accent. Honey, you've always wanted to travel in Europe since you were a little girl.
Are you trying to get rid of me?
No, I want you to look at the possibilities. You owe it to yourself.
I want to make Angelique happy, whatever it takes.
Then you shouldn't feel so guilty.
Angelique is giving me 100% of herself. Now, hard as I try, I can't do the same.
Well, maybe that will change.
Maybe. But if it doesn't, I wonder how many marriages can survive when love isn't equal.
Frankly, I think you should feel pretty good about yourself. Dimitri, at least you recognize that there is a problem and you're determined to work it out. There isn't someone else, is there?
There you are. I was looking for you.
You ready for some therapy?
Well, you don't mind if I drag Gloria away? We're going to make great strides this morning.
No, you two go ahead. I have a meeting that I have to keep.
Is it something major?
Well, just a final meeting and a long negotiation.
Carl, I really am sorry about my behavior this morning.
Oh, don't give it another thought.
Well, I'd like to make amends. So, I'm going to make a phone call just now, and I'm going to set up a meeting. And then you can have the rest of the day off. Okay.
Real Italian, look at what we got.
Hamburger Helper, zesty Italian and cheesy Italian.
Two great flavors that really hit the spot.
Mix your hamburger with real Italian pasta, tangy tomato sauce, and authentic seasoning.
Just to take a bite, you're gonna like them both a lot. Hamburger Helper makes a great Italian meal.
And try Skillet Chicken Helper, a great chicken dinner in 20 minutes.
Okay, Charles of the Ritz, I'm sold. You said that Timeless Essence would give me smoother, younger-looking skin, virtually free of visible fine, dry lines. And when that guy I work with every morning said to me, Kathy Lee, you look terrific. What's wrong with you? Well, it was a major compliment from him. No doubt in my mind it works. Timeless Essence works. I just have one question for you, Charles of the Ritz. Do you have anything at all for the thigh area?
Prize Possessions is your gift with any $12.50 Charles of the Ritz purchase at JCPenney.
This castle once had 26 bathrooms.
It'd be nice if one of them still worked.
Why?
What if my diarrhea comes back?
Relax. You took my Imodium AD caplets.
Just once. I usually take the pink stuff 2 or 3 times.
Imodium AD is much better.
Imodium AD caplets are so effective, they often work in one dose. Instead of dose after dose after dose, like the pink stuff.
Ready to go?
Oh, before the sunset?
Imodium AD for diarrhea, the choice for one-dose relief.
Remember ice cream? That creamy snowflake captive on your tongue. So cold, so sweet. Did it make you think of fat, calories? Nah, just summer. County fairs, maybe clouds. Welcome back to innocence, to new lean cuisine. Rich, creamy taste without all the fat. So good, you'll forget you've grown up. Stouffer's Lean Cuisine. Taste you can love for life.
Sunday, the Judith Krantz novel that started it all. What she had, everyone wanted. What she wanted, she always got.
I want to be your mistress.
I adore you. No one compares to you.
Are you having an affair with her?
Lindsay Wagner, Barry Bostwick, and Ephraim Zimbalist Jr. Sunday, Judith Krantz's Scruples.
Drop the flatware. It's beautification time.
I did what you said, and it worked.
I take it this means Brian and Haley aren't doing the deed?
Well, I still have a chance, but I have to be subtle.
Sweetie, subtle doesn't work so well with a male persuasion.
Okay, but we can't let Terrence know what we're up to.
Terrence? What about Terrence?
Well, he's very sensitive, and I don't want to make him any more upset than he already is.
What could Terrence possibly have to be upset about? His favorite rap group breaking up?
No, it's stuff with his parents.
What about them? His mom's divorced, right? Is she dating that guy, what's his name? Lucas Barnes?
Well, I don't know if they're dating or not, but Terrence just found out Lucas Barnes is his father. So what do you think I should do with my hair?
Don't tell me I shouldn't be here.
Well, you already know that.
I heard about what happened last night. I heard you had to hitch a ride home because your husband was too busy flirting. When are you going to see him for what he really is? He doesn't love you. He can't love you. He was a self-serving fool.
Do you want to talk about last night? Last night, Dimitri proved that he still loves me.
Hello, is Mr. Merrick there, please? It's Miss Kane calling. I see. Well, Sabrina, do you know when he'll be back? Because I really must speak with him today. I see. No message.
Oh, good afternoon. It's Miss Kane of it.
Carl, I'll take care of this. And then you can go ahead and do what we discussed. Dimitri, I was just calling you.
Really?
Yes, I have some papers of yours from enchantment, so I thought that perhaps you'd like to have them.
I thought that was very thoughtful. I came here to give you a goodbye present.
Goodbye.
Oh, I know that we said goodbye last night, but I thought that you'd possibly...
I'm not leaving. I'm staying here.
It's allergy time again. Time for Chlortrimeton. Time for the relief millions have turned to all across the country. Chlortrimeton. Independent clinical studies prove Chlortrimeton relieves allergy symptoms just as effectively as the leading prescription product. Which means Chlortrimeton gives you all the relief of a prescription for your sneezing, watery eyes, for your itchy throat. When it's time for allergies, it's time for Chlortrimeton.
This brings back memories. Oh, these are great. What's this remind you of? Tastes like vanilla, huh? Senior trip. Paris. That cafe! Yeah!
Rich, creamy tasting coffee with a hint of vanilla flavor. French Vanilla Cafe.
I love this coffee.
From General Foods International Coffees.
I loved that waiter. Jean-Luc.
Take American cheese, make it wrapped. You got a new idea for a tasty kid snack. Wrap an apple with American cheese and your kids will cheer. Because any snack with American cheese gets you a big pat on the back. American cheese, the snack kids love to eat.
Between your shower and this, you need this. FDS Feminine Deodorant Spray has powder to absorb moisture. Use it every day to feel fresh, dry, and confident. FDS. Make it your second deodorant.
Tonight, warning women, if you think you can't have a heart attack as easily as a man, you could be very wrong. Find out how to save your life on 2020.
Be the first to know what's ahead on All My Children.
I have got to talk to you.
Call Soap Talk, 1-900-740-5000, 75 cents a minute. Sneak a peek at all your soaps. Call Soap Talk, 1-900-740-5000, 75 cents a minute.